Hey guys, my name is Morspitty, and today I've got to replay the Magach 3 Era 2 Independent Medium Tank. We got the northeast spawn on Pearl River, which means I get to showcase this nifty little trick I learned from one of my platoon mates here. When you get this spawn, you actually can get to the city right here with any tank at all. You don't need speed to get up there, though it helps. What you need is torque, because you actually have enough friction in the specific spot we drove up in to drive up in anything like a mouse, for instance. As long as you have got the torque to do so. So, Pearl River, win the center, win the map. That's the rule of thumb anyway. I think it's not quite as solid in Cold War, as you can be much more flexible with your mobility and stuff. But it's a good rule of thumb to control the center of the map anyway if you can. So obviously we're gonna try to take a hold of it. As the enemy actually throws a curveball and pushes hard from the top side. Now I only saw the Mobat, but I'm rushing in after it to save my teammates. And of course it's not just the Mobat, it's two more tanks. As we discover when it's a little too late and I'm already kind of stuck in here. Magach 3. It is an entry-level tank to Era 2. So you don't really want to be at the front lines like I am here. But the thing is, like, I'm already here. I know where the enemies are. I've got a good feeling that support's gonna come, as I've got a ton of tanks behind me, and my platoon mate even said he's coming to help. So I'm buying some time here, trying to get some early damage. Using my health. Now that's a scary thing to do early game, right? You want to save your health to the late game, but sometimes if you want to win, you have to get stuck in when there's targets and when there's an important area to win. Now we basically used half our health, but we finally got some support. The FB 4211 and another tank and my platoon mate pushed in. So now I get to go to the other flank. Right, let's see what we got here. We got a Chieftain Mark V. Now, it's a paper tank, it's a heavium, basically. But it's got a fantastic gun. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna go spot for this guy, right? Also, my platoon mate is taking the center. As I said, win the city, win the map. He did just that. I found a Magach 3. No, it's a Tirana 6. Never mind. I found a Tirana 6 and I push in, get a tracking shot in, also spot him. The platoon mate in his WZ-122 and the Chieftain make absolutely short work of that thing, just as I said. Now I saw that FB-4211 there, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna rush him. A teammate was going there as well, but I found another FB-4211. So I take a free shot into his drive wheel. Now, this is a very sketchy play. I find shots on the Centurion 9, but I'm completely out in the open. But I'm kind of making a judgment call since nobody's really aiming at me, and as enemies are getting spotted, they're actually retreating rather than putting shells out. So I'm thinking, okay, it's maybe safe. Now the FB-4211 had a friend, namely the Leopard. So now I'm kind of second guessing if I want to actually push through there, as the FB alone is a tough customer, but a full health Leopard 1A1 is not something I want to actually deal with on top of that. So I changed my mind. Thankfully we've got 3 teammates pushing from the front of the FB. So he should be completely occupied with them. Now I'm trying to look for the Leopard, and I find a shot. I overextended a little bit, but then I realized, oh, right, he was paying attention to the other guy, so I basically caught him pants down. Now I'm gonna put my tank in a kind of a peculiar position here, as you can see. What I'm trying to do here is put my center mass behind cover. Not my turret, not my tracks, but my center mass. Because I caught him off guard, odds are he's gonna snapshot me. And that means he's gonna aim for my center mass, which, as long as I'm keeping that under like some sort of solid cover, he should be no threat. And lo and behold, he got 0 shots in. Now we finally get to push the FB-4211. He's doing FB things, right? He's surviving against so many tanks and taking barely no damage at all. So we finally get to flank him. Now he tries to respond to that by turning his tank, and everybody lays in. We finally find some shots on the Centurion 9 I was shooting at earlier. I'm going for the turret ring here, since the turret is actually surprisingly trolly on that thing. But we only get 1 shot of damage in, and I'm trying to rush in for a kill here, because I've got a lot of damage under my belt, but I believe I only have 1 kill, and I want the ace tanker, but for that I need at least 2 more, or 1 more kill. And I'm trying to make my way there. I'm like, come on, please, ace tanker, I want it. I'm so close, and no, we don't get it. So I already know it's not gonna be an ace, because the requirements are quite high for this, but that's fine. We had a fantastic game. 7,000 damage. 7,000 raw damage, 1 kill. Again, this is almost stock. 900 assisted damage. So I'm taking every bit of XP I can. And yeah, Ace Tank Mastery 1. And I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something. Bye!